Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Funky D. Got a bunch of stuff to show you here today. Only one TTM, but some other really cool pickups. So I'll go ahead and show you the TTM first. It's kind of a weird one. I had sent this card to Ilya Brizgalov. It's part of my goalies collection. Didn't sign the card, but I got this big manila envelope with a big piece of cardboard in it. And I got this photo. Now I'm not a Flyers fan, so having something like this is kind of doesn't really fit my collection. So big dog, this will probably be headed your way if you're interested. So just let me know if you are. But cool return nonetheless. Let's see. I actually bought some retail stuff, and I collect cards in general, not just sports cards. Every once in a while, I like to deviate from the usual baseball, hockey, football, and I bought one of those retail repackaged things of racing stuff. And there's a bunch of oddball inserts. There's a Dale Earnhardt Jr. So Everett, that'll probably go your way if you need it. But I did pull an autograph. Taylor Malsam. I don't know. It's numbered out of 75. I have no idea who he is. I looked him up on Google, and that didn't really help. So looks kind of like Peyton Manning though, a few years ago. So anyway, that was kind of cool. I got some other really cool stuff in there. Probably a lot of TTMs will go out using that stuff. I also picked up some wrestling cards recently. I was at the LCS, and the owner had a box of the TNA knockouts that had been sitting there for years. So he sold the last few packs to me for $2 a pack. And one of them had this top drawer event used memorabilia of Roxy, and I'm actually not familiar with her. I'm sort of like in and out of wrestling, and I think I just completely missed her. But I'll get back. There was one nice hit in that too, so I'll get back to that in a minute. But I also got some retail wrestling cards, and I got this John Morrison, event worn relic or whatever, and it actually books pretty well. It booked for like $25. I was stunned, but kind of a cool card. And the other nice card I got from the TNA stuff was this Christy Hemme autograph. I figured this had to be pretty good because I knew who she was, and it's a cool card too. Nice, really nice autograph. So I was pretty happy with that. I got a great deal on it, and I actually got a nice hit. Alright, got some really tough autographs, and none of them are TTMs. I purchased this one on eBay. This is Mel Hall for the 89 top set. And the reason this is a big one is because he's currently serving a jail sentence, and I'm not about to write to him and tell him what a great guy he is because he's a scumbag. But, with that said, I had to have it for my set, so paid a little bit for it, but, not too much. So that was a big pickup for me. Okay, then I was in my hometown this past weekend. Actually, this weekend. Today's still Sunday. And I went to the comic shop that I used to always go buy comics. And they also, back in the day, they used to sell baseball cards, but they don't have anything in that store newer than like 1990. So I was talking to the guy. We were shooting this shit. I told him how I'm sort of into this again. And he starts showing me all this stuff. He's got this binder. I told him how I collect autographs now. Pulls out this binder. So he's like, yeah, just see, let me know what you want out of there. And this thing, I could tell had been sitting there since like the 80s or the early 90s. But here's what I picked up. Joe Negro. I have one signed by him, but it's personalized to somebody. So this is just a nice plain autograph. He passed away a few years ago. Here's a Bo Diaz. He's going to be my white whale for my 89 top set. But here, picked up 79 tops that's signed by him. Wait till I tell you how much this stuff cost me. You're gonna be amazed, I think. At least I was. Then here's a Johnny Mize. It's pretty sweet. And these were all signed in person because the owner used to go to games all the time. So that was pretty cool. And apart from the autographs, he also had pages and pages of the vintage tobacco cards. You guys know I like to collect the new ones. This is one of the original T206s. It's got the Sovereign cigarettes back, so it's kind of common actually. You can see the cigar stains. A little bit of the paper's missing, so that really kills it. There's a really bad crease right there, and sort of creased up there a little bit, but overall I'd say this is pretty good. And this is Eddie Seacott, who is famous for the 1919 World Series, pitched for the White Sox, and him and like 8 other players through the game, through the series. So they were banned from baseball forever. If you ever see the movie 8 Men Out, it really tells that story really well. But when I saw this card in there, I picked this one out of all the rest for that reason, because it was kind of historically significant. But I plan on going back there and buying the rest of them, because I got this, the Mize, the Diaz, and the Joe Negro for 25 bucks, which, I mean, I think any one of these could potentially bring that, and I think this one would for sure. I'm really not sure what that's going to be worth because of the, looks like it was glued to something, but I wouldn't part with it anyway. I'm really psyched for this. This is one of my favorite cards at this point. So that's everything I got to show you. Hope you guys are all doing well out there. It's been a few days since I've posted a video, so I'm going to try to keep up with you. I've been watching and commenting a little more, and I'm going to try to keep doing that. So hopefully I'll talk to you soon, and take it easy.